Oh man, we get into a lot on this episode of the Figure Four podcast. Obviously, I'm coming at you live from cousin Tyrone's basement. A lot has happened. We had Crown Jewel, we had Smackdown. We talk a little bit about, but Raw was really, I think, the main focus of this episode. Huh? Wonder.
Yeah, absolutely. Raw was fire. We're trying to figure out what the Wyatts are doing and what WWE is doing with them.
What they're not doing.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion only now.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure four leg lock.
To the right of the United West Side Connection, and to the W for which it stands.
Can't see me, but I'm cleaning off my chugs.
God, invincible with luxury, rich and poor.
Ice Cube. Z and Mac.
I feel like that's the only way we need to start this podcast on an election day.
Yes, sir. Oh, your boy's stressed. Got a mad headache. That's why I got these you call them blue blockers. I like that.
Yeah, the blue blockers.
Yep.
I mean, no. I mean, we did open with West Side Connection.
We did, but no gang affiliation. Blue light blockers.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is nerve-wracking. It's a lot, man. This election season has been exhausting, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of politics through every sense of the word of media, and it's draining. And I'm just glad we are going to be to the end of this thing, but
yeah,
I think that we've seen what happened when certain things go certain ways. So
no doubt. It is it's a lot, and I just want it to be over.
We're about 8 hours away now.
Yeah, but you know how it is. It'll bleed until tomorrow. It won't, because you get the Pennsylvania of it all. You got to wait the Georgia of it all. It'll be like 1 a.m. When we get the information there, possibly Wisconsin, Michigan, these others. So,
well, if T-Pain has anything to say about it, I'm just playing. Oh, Wonder, man, we're back. Figure Four podcast. We are here. I am sick. My kids your kids, they'll get you sick. I didn't realize it would be days after everybody got better, but yeah, here I am in cousin Tyrone's basement. Cousin Tyrone let me hang up an alien, so I feel privileged.
Looks good. Will Wonder, King Gunther's guest room. Cody was a better guy. And I've talked to Gunther, and it's fine. We're fine. We're moving on. Damian Priest is the next victim. So yeah, it's fine. Plus the belt stays there anyways. It doesn't come back.
Hey,
it just stays there. You get a ring.
Nice ring.
Yeah, but you give
it. This is one that and we'll jump into Crown Jewel a little bit, right? Because it was a fun weekend. It was a cool weekend for the Saudi people. I gotta say they got a little amped for nothing on a lot of things, but hey, I get it.
Yeah.
What grade would you give with Crown Jewels?
I would say from an entertainment standpoint, it was a solid B plus, maybe an A-. From moving storylines along. Wow, hear me? Moving storylines along. I just had a seizure there, I guess. Stroke, not a seizure. I don't know. Did it really do anything for us? They got the bloodline. That kind of got moved along. I mean, we had, the Gunther Cody thing. We had Nia. I guess we get, I don't know. I mean, we're still just dangling along the Tiffy cash in, right? Thought it was going to happen. Didn't. Tag match, LA Knight, Andrade Carmelo, Seth Reed. Why'd Seth win? Why? What? Why? What the? Why?
Yeah, it was probably why. It was probably in his contract. Hey, if I drop this belt to Priest, y'all better make it right.
I just don't get it.
I don't know
Like
if
we're trying to push Reed as a monster, right? And he did we'll jump around. He did his thing on Raw, but it's like, what does Seth really get winning that match? Seth's solidified forever. What the fuck? What?
I agree 100%. It doesn't move anything. If anything, Monday made Bronson Reed just looks that much tougher, right? It really confused me. Seth Rollins. It does. Correct me if I'm wrong, but does it feel like Seth Rollins has lost heat?
No, they still do they still, chant his music. I don't think so. I just think he needs to be. I don't know, man. I really wish he would have lost that, and then it comes like, maybe we get like the Seth storyline of where he just keeps losing matches, right? And he's trying to find a way, and then we get Punk come back to make fun of him. You can't, you're not even be able to beat Bronson Reed or whoever. Why would I waste my time? And then he finally figures it out. But I don't think he's losing. I think the fans still love him. I don't know. I just wanted Reed to win, just from be able to push him, elevate him a little bit, because now it's just like, well, he lost, and now he comes back out again to wreck people. But I don't know.
I love, and maybe this is just the hip hop in me, but I love the nod to MF Doom.
Oh, yeah.
After a couple days after his his death anniversary, he died on the 31st, I believe, and obviously Crown Jewel was on the 2nd. So it's seeing the Doom mask on his belly, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and Bronson Reed seems like a hip hop head. We saw him walking in multiple times with different, Gangstar and all different kinds of shirts. So, and my son loves him. Son loves him. They share the same name.
Cool name.
Yeah.
So do we want to stay here? Do we want to stay in Crown Jewel? Kind of just recap the night.
Yeah, I think so. I don't even think we really need to do anything with SmackDown, to be honest.
Yeah, not much happened there other than I think with the only big thing that I had on SmackDown was Tiffy letting it be known that she's not cool with Nia Jax now.
Yeah.
But then she kind of, she said that was for the TV. It was for the show. Like, hey,
yeah.
I'm still here. I'm still your friend.
Can we? Yeah, I don't. I really want her to cash in, man. I just wanted her to cash in, and I wanted it to be nothing changed at Crown Jewel.
Nothing did. I mean, not even with the Bloodline story. But jumping around, man. I want to stay. Let's stay here. Nia Jax, Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
No Tiffy cash in. I told you, I think it was Friday night. I said if Tiffy cashes in after the promo that she cut, that's my wrestler of the week. Because now she didn't pick sides. She was like, yo, I'm down the middle. You can get it and you can get it. That didn't come to fruition. Tiffy did not cash in. Nia Jax put it on Liv Morgan. Cool match. I think that Liv proved why she holds that title. You know what I mean? Like, of course, we get the interference with Raquel, but that only came when Tiffy decided she wanted to come out.
Yeah.
I just want to call that out. And the only interference that we got from Judgment Day was when somebody else started some stuff.
Yeah.
What's the saying, Wonder? Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. F around and find out. Like the Philly, what was he? The mayor, the governor said, don't be messing with our people at these polls. You're gonna do it. You're gonna F around and find out. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
He said it like 7 times too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of so I was right with KO and Randy. I know that we're on living, but I'm just trying to think of things that I thoroughly liked about storyline wise.
Yeah.
About because the matches were fine, right? The matches were good. But storyline wise, I like that I was correct on KO and Randy. He beat him up pretty bad, and I wonder if that means Randy's going to be gone for a while.
I had 2 notes from that.
Yeah.
Match. 1, did the match ever even start?
No. Nope. No match started. Yeah.
And 2, Randy RKO and Adam Pearce.
Yeah, I love that.
What does this mean for Randy? Is Randy going to get suspended?
Oh, or maybe it is a suspension. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like if Randy needs some time off, because Randy's kind of been around, right? Since he's been around. He's took some bumps. Does this mean Randy is gone for a few months?
I think so, and I think you get the the Rumble return, which is interesting because so if let's just say Randy's gone, Punk is also gone, Drew's gone. that's some big stars that are not in the picture until
But
Rumble.
But again, we have some big stars coming that might take some heat, right? We got Cena coming. We got Rocky that's going to be more active, right?
Well, but I think that's all next year. I don't think we get Cena till Rumble or leading up to Rumble. Maybe Saturday night's main event, which is in December, right?
Oh yeah. We're just
Maybe we get him then. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a great Survivor Series, and then December, as it usually does in wrestling, it's just gonna die down for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe that's what they're doing. They're loading their pockets up right now. We still, I mean, did we get a diagnosis on AJ Styles? Do we know how far out he is? What's going on with AJ?
I think it's a while. Let me look that up, because from it seemed like it was supposed to be quite a while, which sucks because he just came back.
Yeah, bro. It's like Shane O'Mac at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's see. So he had surgery. Okay. Out of our kayfabe pledge, cage side seats, AJ Styles reveals his injury diagnosis as the kids say, "I'm cooked."
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
is that career ending?
It's called Liz Frank injury. Oh, okay. Bone sticking out of my foot.
What? Oh, the fact that he had the bone, and that might be a little sauce. But if that's true, and he had a bone sticking out of his foot, and then still recorded the next segment after the commercial.
Yeah. Well, it says, they're talking to it, and he said, yeah, that's the injury that ends running backs' careers. Took Cam Newton out in 2016, if that gives you an indication.
Damn.
Until they know more, they haven't speculated on his return. The other thing I saw was Carl Anderson saying he was coming back after his surgery, but sheesh.
Well, damn. I mean, I think we do see a suspension from Adam Pearce at the very least. He didn't say nothing last night. I think I guess it is.
Yeah.
Well, it was Raw. It was Adam can't suspend him because he's on SmackDown.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So that's the other hard thing, is trying to keep up with little things like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there'll probably be some pressure from Adam to get KO to suspend it. So I guess more to come on that.
What do you think about the Bloodline match?
One, the entrance. I was telling the family, I was like, yo, Jay has more heat than Roman.
Exactly. And remember, I text you, I said, he's coming out after? What?
Yeah, it was pretty, and this is the best that I've seen Roman. I didn't catch Roman as super young Roman. I didn't catch Shield Roman, but this is the best that I've seen Roman physically. He just looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And the way he's working, I mean, he's only had 2 matches since he's been back, and he just looks so good. He looks like a beast. And to see Jay, right? To see Roman come out, get all the pyro, everything, they spent the pyro budget on Roman. Everybody's throwing up their ones. We're acknowledging the tribal chief. It's lit. And it's a great heat, right? Great reception. Until you hear, ooh, so it's just me, oohs, in the crowd.
Nuts.
To the point where I'm like, yo, is he gonna get to the state? Is he gonna get to the ring in time and make his cue? Because people were holding him back. By the way, Saudi people, wait for your selfies. Let my man get to the ring. I mean,
that's wild.
But yeah, just to see how much heat he had on, and to see the color. This is something that really stood out to me. Everybody, Bloodline 2.0, original Bloodline, black and red. Everybody, black and red, except for Jey Uso. Bright blue and pink.
Yep.
And he just stood out, he just really stood out. I was surprised to see how, going to Friday, where Jay is like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it differently. We're equal. We're not just acknowledging you. You're not our tribal chief. Like this is we're all equal here. Right. And then they all throw up the ones. And then to go into Saturday at Crown Jewel and Jay hold that same stance where it's like, I'm not going to tag you. You're putting your hand out. I'm not going to listen to you.
Yeah.
And this is where I get frustrated with Jay, because I'm like, Jay, like, if you guys are really, why are you there then? Why are you there if you're not going to try to help this situation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he maybe Jay's getting a little too big for his britches. You know what I mean? I forgot who fed him the
Boom.
past 10 years or whatever. The Sammy thing. Sammy kicks Roman in the face on accident, maybe not. They leave that that in your minds because we saw him talking to Solo. We're gonna have a family reunion Friday, right, on SmackDown to talk it over. Jimmy says he's not family. Let's see what happens. I'm all in for Sammy being healed and turning on the bloodline. Like, I think that would be a great wrinkle in this storyline.
But then who else is going to help the bloodline? Who else is going to help the original bloodline if they can't even get Sammy?
I don't know.
Is it Rocky? We don't know what's going on.
No, Rocky. Nope. Rocky is pulling the strings of the 2.0. So, I mean, realistically, Sammy's going to just be with the the OG bloodline and go against 2.0. But wouldn't it be fun? Like, wouldn't it be fun to have heel Sammy turning on those guys? They put him through hell. You know what I mean? And he was down the ride for him constantly until he wasn't when they tried to kill KO.
Yeah. He reminded us of that last night too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay even he took us back through the storyline, and we needed that on Monday, because with so many moving parts in the storyline, you kind of forget what led up to this moment and what Jimmy did, not only to Jay but to Sammy as well.
Yeah.
And who was there for Jay? It was Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
And who literally blessed Sammy to be Sammy Uso? It was Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So this is family drama that I'm here for. And Friday night, we're gonna hear the tribal chief, and I feel like this version of Roman is one forgiving, because I wouldn't have thought that Roman and Jay would even be cool after what happened, but Sammy put it on Roman too.
Mm-hmm.
That's not blood.
Yeah. It's a haluva kick to the face. Speaking of putting it on somebody, we're going to bounce around. I want to go to Raw for just a second, because that just shot something on. Bianca smacked the shit out of Liv.
Hell yes, she did.
I was watching it. Oh shit! Like, it looked like a real legitimate smack. Heavy smack. Yeah. Delivered that shit. Yeah.
That was beautiful. Liv looked shocked. I think that right there, I was shocked to see Jade come out. This is the turn in stories right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is because we got Rhea out, and I don't know the update on Rhea. But without that being the focus right now, it sounds like they're trying to dwindle that whole storyline right now. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe it ramps back up around Rumble. But Liv let it be known where her intentions are right now.
Yeah.
Liv Revenge Tour is no longer. Now she's on this new wave, this new holding the title, the women's crown jewel champion, and she holds the world championship right now too.
Mm-hmm.
And then to see Jade come out, and then Bianca, it really got me confused for a minute until the slap, until the promo that Liv cut, where she's like, "I see through this, Jade.
Yeah,
Bianca's gonna stab you in the back. You guys are gonna feud." And that's how it's gonna start.
I loved it. Let's get these two split up. Let's get a Mania match between these two, please.
And during that fatal 4-way, when it was right there, we start off with a women's fatal 4-way
battle
royale.
Yeah.
It was like, holy smokes, when those two faced off. It got similar tension from when Breaker and Fatu faced off. It was like, this is what the people want.
Yeah,
this is what we can't. Let's take my money. Let's see this.
Yep, we need to get there. We need to get there for Mania for sure. So I loved how Liv just planted that seed about them too. Like, you say you're the roughest, the toughest, blah blah blah, but your partner thinks she's that too. I was like, ooh, Liv,
Fire!
you conniving little hussy.
Oh yes. She's gonna take everything from you.
I don't need you to ever do that again, okay?
Oh man, let me get my sweet Liv on.
But we get Io Sky. Io becomes a number 1 contender after the Battle Royal, which is cool. I love Io. I think she can go. I don't think she's going to take it. You know, I'm sure we get them at Survivor Series, and it's something that. I wonder. I mean, let's see. What are we at today? Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar for those of you watching the video. We are the 5th. Yep, obviously Election Day, the 5th of November. Survivor Series is the 30th.
Mm-hmm. 3 weeks
Are,
away.
are we going to get I mean, we already know. I guess we don't know for sure. But the War Games match, Bloodline 2.0. Are we going to get a women's War Games match like we did last year? And if so, well, who the hell is it?
Is it
there's no faction right now that's like, controlling things in WWE.
Yeah,
like Damage Control had.
And Pure Fusion Connection, they lost.
Collective. They always lose. They fucking lose every time they put them on TV. And they're all good wrestlers. They're all intimidating. And it's like, let's put these chicks out. Oh, yeah, there comes another L. I know wins and losses don't matter, but goddamn it, sometimes they do. Okay.
Yeah. Kambuchi Warriors.
I hope one day we get to interview them and you come with that disrespect.
Well, I gotta learn their language if I do. But I feel like Damage Control in general, they were fire when Bailey was there.
Yeah.
But then they lose Asuka. They lose Bailey. The heat's gone.
Yeah.
The heat's gone. I say blow up Damage Control. Let Io make a real run and hold that title again. Let her go for that title. Because Io Sky is one of the top female wrestlers that we have in the WWE. And I think she deserves more than what she's getting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, she's a number 1 contender. But I think the hang up here is, what do you do with Io?
Yeah.
If she holds that belt.
Yeah. I don't think she holds it. I don't think anyone's taking that belt from Liv until Rhea comes back. I think we're going to have a long run of Livs because that feels like a Mania match.
Or are we setting up another breakup with her and Raquel? Because there was a lot of emphasis on, this is my sister.
Yeah.
She really loves me. We're truly friends.
Yeah. Well, she'll turn on her at some point for sure.
I think they're going to turn on Dom first. I think they're going to run Dom. I think Raquel and Liv are going to put Dom through the ringer. They're going to emotionally abuse this man. And I think they're going to physically abuse this man in a way that we haven't seen.
Jeez. I love that Dom was in the 4-way match for the number 1 contender last night.
Oh, and he looked good too.
He's a good wrestler. God damn it. I've been saying it on this podcast for months. Can this dude get some actual matches? Yeah, he's a good wrestler. I don't want to say like there was a thought that anyone but Priest was going to win that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's how I was. I was like, oh, so Priest is going to get his rematch from this.
I thought that until, and by the way, Sheamus, kind of random. It was kind of random.
I love my guy Sheamus. Also, if you're a wrestling fan, watch the newest Sheamus Celtic workouts, and he does it with Randy Orton. It's I don't know if it's okay. This just caught me off guard. It's fucking snowing outside.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry for my language. I hate snow. But the Celtic Warrior workouts with Randy Orton, a lot of funny talk, and you learn some stuff about working out. Those are always fun, but the Randy Orton one really got me. So, but yes, Sheamus was kind of random. I think they just kind of put him in there to have a 4th, right? And he kind of ties into the Ludwig Kaiser piece. Not rest in peace, but we miss you. We miss you, Samantha.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, because it was the number 1 contender spot for Gunther. So
yeah, so he ties into that a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was going all good until Bronson Reed showed up.
Yes.
And it was like, I love where Bronson Reed is at.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he gets I hope eventually we get Gunther and we get Reed, and hopefully Gunther puts Reed over.
Can I tell you what I want?
What do you want?
I've already said this before, months ago, but I want Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. I think that'd be fun.
I think so too, but you got two heels, kind of heels.
No, hell no. Breaker, they love him.
He's
Even
over.
when he tries to be a bad guy, they're barking. They're
Yeah.
barking out there, you know?
Yeah, and what's going on with him? He's holding the Intercontinental Championship.
It was kind of nothing, right? Like right now, nothing. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
There was a slight glimpse of hope of Dom winning as soon as Reed came out. I thought for sure Dom's gonna win this, but Priest, he proved why he's the number one contender. He ends up getting the 1-2-3 pin. I'm not excited to see him and Gunther go back at it, but it is
Gunther's gonna win. I mean, it sucks for you and the peasants out there that support anyone but Gunther, but yeah, Gunther's going to win. Maybe that's hopefully that's a Survivor Series match. I'd love to see that at Survivor Series. I'd love to get the EO Live. You know, let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
We get our War Games and then everything else. I don't know. I'm down. Where's Cody at now? What are we doing with Cody? We're going to find out Friday. Like that'll answer a lot of questions, but I mean, he beats Gunther, you know, because he was, you know, better that one day. That one time, that one match. But Gunther's obviously the best champion we've had in years. But so where does he go now? What does he get involved in that bloodline stuff again? I hope not. Let's do.
I hope not. So, too. Yeah, there's nobody.
But yeah, what is left for him? Nothing, right? So it almost feels like he will be a part of that bloodline storyline. Maybe Sammy does go to the dark side and becomes a part of 2.0 and Cody joins and helps, but then they still need one more guy, or they just leave Tongalo out of it.
Dude, they did that. Did you see that how they did him at Crown Jewel?
Yeah.
I mean, man was just there. He was just dead weight. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe they're just like, hey, you know, give him a chest pat. We need you to sit this one out, you know. And then Tom was like, did
you hear the side of people? They were doing it too. I was like, oh, okay. Saudi Arabia is rocking with Tama Tonga. Okay.
But maybe that's what happens. I don't know, but I just, man, coming off of last War Games, it was so good. The surprises we got, we knew Randy was coming back.
Yeah.
Punk to end the show. I just really hope that this Survivor Series is, because I love Survivor Series.
Yeah, it's great.
So one of my all-time faves. I think you just, you know, you're still full. You're eating Thanksgiving leftovers. Back in the day, it was on Thanksgiving, but you know, it's kind of wild now to think about.
Man, it's Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got your leftovers. I probably have one to two Grizzies left over, you know, and I'm just sitting there watching some wrestling.
Hell yeah. I did want to know your thoughts on Naomi. Is Naomi catching heat on SmackDown? Is Naomi and Bayley going to be a new tag team?
Maybe I would love that. I would maybe that's where we're going. Maybe there's some type of, I keep going back to, you know, because I'm excited for Survivor Series. Maybe they're a part of a team that's in the women's War Games match, because there has to be one.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I think they just keep her going along, right? Like they don't push her too hard, but they also don't bury her. So she's kind of like, if there was a women's mid-card title, like IC or US title, she would have that, I think.
A lot going on.
Where's Charlotte? Where the fuck is Charlotte? Sorry, I'm on one today, boy. I'm on one today.
I hear you. Charlotte is still healing up that knee. I want them to take their time with Charlotte. Like, don't rush back, Charlotte. You're all right. The women's division is still here. You're gonna kick their ass when you come back. Chill out. You didn't have a chance to check out AEW at all this week, right? Collision at all?
I did not. Was it the Halloween match?
No. So this was Collision. This was just their Saturday, or not Saturday. Yeah, their Saturday.
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah,
I saw Mariah May. Was that Saturday? Yes, I did see that.
Okay, yeah. So Mariah,
I support a friend of the podcast. You know,
hey, oath. Like, what? Yeah. I was rooting against you, but Anna Jay,
great Halloween costume too. By the way.
Oh man, jeez.
Talk about Woody.
All right, let's go back to WWE real quick. We find out Uncle Howdy is targeting Miz. Miz is confused. He's thinking that it's the Authors of Pain. That's who you're going for, right? I called this weeks ago. I said they're gonna save our truth, and they're going after. Well, I thought it was gonna be Authors of Pain too, but now we find out. But now we find out that it's Miz. Wonder you or somebody that has been super hyped on on the Wyatts, right? The 6. But now obviously they're not scary. Obviously, we now have a new target in Miz. What are your thoughts?
I like what they did with the throwback video when Miz had Bo Dallas. God, I just almost forgot his name. Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy, and Curtis Axel as his like 2 guys. Curtis Axel, like hell of a wrestler. Mr. Perfect's son. I don't know where he's at now, if he's still wrestling or not, and he was basically like, hey, I'm going to make you guys into 2 wrestlers that your family would be proud of. And then they cut it. But I don't think I 100% get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why. Like, they had that video. Is Uncle Howdy just like kind of upset about that? And they said they're going to, you come from sand, you'll end up going back to sand or something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Wyatts. Like, and this, like, we're going to get these promos, these videos. I think at the end of the day, I just hate that they're good guys. Like, I'm fine if they walk the line, like, because we get a lot of wrestlers like that. But I don't know. And then all of them on Miz. Like, what the hell's Miz going to do? Nothing. He's just there.
Do the Authors of Pain, do they come and help him? They have to.
It doesn't feel like it, right? Like, because we got the little clip of, man, what a day today is. What the hell's the leader of that crew's name?
Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross. Jesus, man, I'm struggling. I'm telling you. Karrion Kross. We get the clip of him like writing in his book, and his wife's like, "Hey, they took Miz," and he's like, "Oh," and like it's just like they don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think with this whole thing. It's just so frustrating because the Wyatts, I've said it before, but they just had such a great lead up and there was so much heat there. And then we decided to put them with American Made, and why, I don't know. Who cares? But now that's over. And now we're going to just with Miz. Like, I get there, like, talk about family and like what it means to have family and stay tight with your family. But like, I mean, Miz and Truth were a tag team for what, a year?
Mm-hmm.
So who gives a shit? Like, honestly, let's make these guys wreck some shit. I don't get it.
Ooh, what if they're giving us that for Survivor Series? They can't, right? If they waste Survivor Series on that,
that'd be wild. I'm down to have a traditional Survivor Series match with those 2 factions, but that wouldn't be War Games. That would be nuts. That would be insanity.
That was War Games was created by Dusty Rhodes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a. I don't know if it was NWA or if it was WCW at the time. One of the 2. I want to say WCW, but yeah, it's not a Vince thing. Vince came with Survivor Series, which was the teams, usually teams of 5. I got to send you a Survivor Series match. It was like one of the first ones, and it was all tag teams, and there's like fucking 50 guys on the apron.
Oh, jeez. Yes, on my way. I failed to get a throwback match this week. I been dealing with sick kids and blah blah blah. You already know the sob story. Yeah. But I will get one for you, and we will reconvene our throwback matches for the episodes.
Yeah.
Wonder, I do have a hard out. But pause. I don't know. Do we have to pause hard out?
You you guys that are closer to the New York scene, you have to pause everything. You know, there are some things that are pause worthy. 1000%. Hard out, don't think so. Hard in, maybe.
How about a hard in?
Yeah.
Cool. If you want to, you can follow me on my Instagram. Is Rawka, DRERAWKA. You can also check out my website. I got my eyes are horrible, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm sick. It's bad. You can check out my website, allrock.com, ALLRAWK. It's actually being revamped. I just added a new bar on the podcast or on the website for the podcast. So wonder I'm actually gonna need you to test it out. So I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new episode up right now with a DJ here in Utah, but also outside the state. His name is DJ Teo. He talks about his DJ career, what got him started, along with his college career, because my man went to Weber State. He was a long snapper, and
yeah, that's wild. I didn't know that about him. I'm halfway through the episode, but yeah, I was like, oh shit, long snapper, and he played running back in high school. But long snapper's wild.
Yeah,
Is he tall?
No, he's not. That's another thing too, is that my man is not. He's shorter than me, so it's kind of interesting. Okay. So definitely go check out that episode. He has a really cool story, and he's working in the tech field, so we talk a lot about that as well.
I'm going to give a wrestler of the week because I know you're sick. You're off your game. It's fine. I'm forgetting words today. It's a stressful day.
Let me get my first.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Liv Morgan.
Well, there you go. Okay. Getting the crown jewel champion and getting smacked in the face.
And cutting a great promo.
That led to the smack.
Yeah. And she held it down. She didn't need no help with Nia Jax.
Yeah. Yep. I'm with you. I like that. Mine's out of left field, but the reason this person is the wrestler of the week, put on a great match on Monday Night Raw. One we didn't even talk about. I was looking at my notes. I have the note there, but we just, I know where you got a hard in or hard out or whatever you got.
Are you gonna say Dragon Lee?
Yeah, Dragon Lee. Great match. Beat Gable. I loved it. Also, what are we doing with Gable now? Because he had. It's fine. I'm not going to get into that. But Dragon Lee is my wrestler of the week.
Yeah, I like how we're in sync because I had that on my notes. Dragon Lee, Chad Gable, great. Hopefully, Dragon Lee gets a push. He deserves a push.
Anything for him. I mean, put him in the. Can they put him in the U.S. title picture? No, that's SmackDown. Damn it. All right. Well, we'll figure something out for Dragon Lee. Hunter,
champions can jump, can't they?
I don't think those champions. I think the women's tag can, and they say Cody can, right? But he kind of doesn't. They say Gunther can, but he kind of doesn't. So I feel like it's just a women's tag.
Gotcha.
The Will Wonder Show on Instagram, DJ Will Wonder on Twitter. Depending on how tonight goes, I'm either going to be. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty on Twitter for me. Okay. I'm just going to let everyone know one way or the other. My Commanders made a huge trade for Marshawn Lattimore. So that's a great job, baby. 7-2 Commanders. Everyone else, Cowboys fans, I got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
There we go. But yeah, the Will Wonder Show. Again, we just wrapped up 31 days of Halloween, and it's wild because it's still going off. Had some amazing numbers from it just in the month of October. Gained about 41 subscribers, almost 8,000 views. Oh, Jesus. For the people who aren't watching the YouTube, you are lucky because Dre I don't know what that was. Yeah, stop it. God damn it. 31 days of Halloween is over, bro. It's over. But there will be a normal episode coming soon. Few things I have to button up on it. So, yeah, but it'll be coming soon. So stay tuned for that.
Anytime I mention radio, just be like, fuck radio.
Yeah.
Fuck that place.
Yeah, that's the problem. I interviewed Dre and I have to edit the whole thing. So our 30-minute interview is about 6 minutes now. I got to find other stuff to put in there.
I'm pretty sure I said at the time of this recording, I'm working here.
Yeah, we should just do a part 2 soon.
I'm sure I still have access to the building.
Fuck. Anyways, yeah, it's where you can find me. And I don't know. I don't think I have anything else. Let's enjoy some wrestling, huh?
I stand by my man Wonder. That's funny as hell. All right. Make sure you follow us on all that good stuff. Peace.